So I did not sleep at all last night. It was one of those nights. Daniel fast day 12, and everything is swirling around in my mind, learning all these things, and God is revealing. Lord, 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 my eyes. I'm so tired. It's J Dawn Mom talking about the Daniel fast. This is like a combination of day 11 and 12 because it has been a lot of eye-opening things, just things from the past coming up for review, things that I never really dealt with, or character traits that are being revealed to me through the years. And it's funny how, have you ever had someone, a loved one, someone or a close friend, someone who's really close to you, who told you, over and over again, this thing they tell you? So maybe it's, you always think you're better than other people, or you are prideful, or you don't think very highly of yourself, you have low self-esteem, or whatever. And you're thinking, no, I don't. No. And you always say, no, it's not that. It's that kind of thing. So it's coming up, and I'm hearing the voices from my husband, my kids, my mom, my sister, my friends, different people. I'm hearing that common thread: self-righteousness. You always know the answer. And there it came last night, and I was just up feeling and thinking, and I didn't want to think. I kept rolling over like, go to sleep, just go to sleep and try to sleep. But those nights when it's like, tap on the shoulder like, hey, I need to talk to you. Hey, I need to say something to you. God had some stuff to say to me, and I just did not really want to do it. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to pray. I really was lazy. I wanted to roll over and just go to bed and feel just like I don't care, nothing, just sleep. Because sleep is my escape. For me, I sleep. If I'm overwhelmed or I have too much going on, I'll just go to sleep because that shuts it out and I don't have to deal. But again, I'm fasting for a reason. I'm fasting because I want to hear God. I want to grow and improve and change and see things that I couldn't see before. Like, open my eyes and let me see, the eyes of my spirit and of my heart, so I can see. So I did pray and I did wrestle. I kept tossing and turning. I'm gonna go to sleep now, but no, I'm not done with you yet. So yeah, super tired this morning. Luckily I didn't have to go to work this morning. I was supposed to, but that got canceled, not by my hand. It just happened. But it didn't. God orchestrates and he has things ready for us. So anyway, yeah, it was a tough night, but a good one. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm encouraged because the purpose of this fast is to get the inside, go inside and open up things and let God show me things that I hadn't seen before, and just character changes and growth. I mean, that's the point. So yay, but because it doesn't feel good when it's happening, and sometimes it's really challenging or uncomfortable to the point where I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. And I have to wrestle with myself because, of course, I really want to deal with it and I want to hear it. But in my flesh, or on, in my own self-preservation, look good, don't, be wrong, all of that kicks in, pride, all of that. So it was a kind of back and forth, and it was a show me, don't show me, show me, don't show me. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. Please put it in the comments. Please comment things you might relate to, or some experience you may have had as well. So I'm discovering that I am prideful. Of course, I knew that, but self-righteous. Like, I really felt like I knew things that I'm now discovering I didn't know as much as I thought I did. And pride blinds you. And so it's been a really good experience to kind of see some of those things. And there'll be some conversations I'm going to have with different people to express some of the things I'm learning, because that's part of the process of growing and healing, is kind of working through those things. But it's interesting because we grow through our character traits or our sinful nature. We're growing through that. So what I see and I deem as this big, prideful mess, someone else may deem it as whoa, that's not even that big of a deal. Or someone else might deem it like, whoa, that's really huge, because we're all in different stages of growing through that trait. So for example, if you have a quick temper, right, and you pop off right away, and maybe you curse or you yell at someone, you say something that you really regret, people can see that immediately. So you clearly don't have a lot of self-control, quick to anger, right? But as you grow and you allow the Spirit to guide you and you submit yourself and you kind of grow through that and you get better at it, you may, years later, still be feeling that way. And you may even be saying those things in your head, but you're not saying them out loud anymore. So for you, you're thinking, oh, I have this big problem with, I'm quick to anger because I'm just cursing in my head at people or saying different things. Nobody else sees that. You see it. So you've grown to having it only be in your head, but you still see it as a problem because it is. But as you grow some more, maybe you're not saying that in your head anymore, but you're noticing that you're still a little impatient. So you're saying to people, oh, I have this problem with anger. And everyone's looking at you like, I don't see that in you at all. I don't see you having a problem with anger. You see, because as you grow, it's like your sin is still there. It's just on another level. So we still want to get better and grow through our sinful nature. No matter how tiny it gets, it's still there. And the more you grow, the bigger it seems to you, right? Because you're just striving to just be more and more like Jesus. So that's kind of how my self-righteousness is. I see it so big now because God has revealed it to me. But I don't know that it's showing all over the place now the way it did even 10 or 15 years ago, right? So it's a growth, and I'm encouraged to be growing. So that's my tidbit for day 11 and day 12 of the Daniel fast. So comment, subscribe, thumbs up. So I'll see you on day 14. Easy.